Hey everyone, in this video I'm going to talk about removing your resources from your configuration file but keeping it in your infrastructure. Why do you want to do it? There are multiple reasons. The one could be that other teams may not want to manage your resources using Terraform anymore, or you maybe have a maintenance window planned and you want to remove certain resources from being managed by Terraform. So how do you do it? There are two ways you could go about it. First one would be the quick one, and the second one is where you leave a track in your configuration file so that other people know that you remove the resource from the configuration file. So let's explore both ways and see how it kind of works. All right, so you're looking at two windows here. The one on the left is my configuration and on the right is my terminal window. In this environment, for this demonstration purposes, this configuration file has 5 resources sitting in my AWS environment. Let's take a look at what those resources are. I could just do Terraform state list and it would give me the list of the resources that are being managed by Terraform and are in the state file. So with our first approach, what I will do Terraform state remove, and the resource that I want to remove, I would just specify its name and click enter, and this has been, now my EC2 instance has been removed from the state. So if I do Terraform state list now, Terraform is no longer managing my resource and it has been removed from the state file. If I do Terraform plan now, Terraform does not have it in the state file anymore, so it would try to recreate the resource. So since we are trying to remove it, we have removed it from the state file. So the next step would be to remove it from the configuration file. So let's remove it from the configuration file. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to comment this out so that Terraform doesn't read it anymore. Okay, so now if I do Terraform plan now, it's been removed from my configuration now basically. And if I do Terraform plan now, it should not see any changes and my resource has been removed. This is an okay way. You removed it from the state and then you removed it from the configuration, but nobody knows that you've done it. And that's when comes the second way of doing this kind of stuff. So before we do that, I want to have the resource created in my infrastructure. So what I will do, I'll bring back the configs back and do the Terraform apply, which will create my EC2 instance again. Since in the previous setup, I've removed from the state file, but it was sitting in my AWS console. So just make sure if you're following it along and you're destroying the resources using Terraform, just make sure you remove it from the console. So this one I'm just gonna use yes here. So this will create my EC2 instance. I'm gonna pause this for a bit while this is being created. Okay, so my EC2 instance has been created and it is part of the state now. So if I just do Terraform state list, this instance has been part of the Terraform configuration now. But just keep in mind one thing, that we created a new EC2 instance, the one that we removed from the configuration file. That's the one you'd have to remove it from the console. So now we're gonna look into this second way of removing it. So the second way is that you remove the configuration of your resource that you're removing from your configuration. Basically, once you do that, you add this remove block where you specify then from and the resource that you are going to remove, and then you use lifecycle block, which is required so that Terraform does not destroy your resource. So once you have removed the resource and specified this block, you could save your configuration and come back here and just do Terraform plan. And this would tell you that some of the objects will no longer be managed by Terraform. And for that to take effect, I have to do Terraform apply. So my state file knows about this. So as soon as I do Terraform apply, I just have to confirm this, and apply has completed, and now my EC2 instance is no longer being managed by Terraform. If I go to my state list, Terraform state list, that EC2 instance is no longer being managed by Terraform. And with that, that's it with this video. I hope you find it useful. Thanks for watching. Take care.